Hello. Yeah. Accept. Go ahead. Oh. Okay. Today is a special day. We have a guest teacher from India, and he's so dear to me. I met him online maybe 6 years ago, and he asked for a meeting with me and my beloved wife, Lynn, and we will do this meeting just for him, and we will see how we can collaborate with Abdurahman through teaching English, of course, by Lynn, who is
He's
American.
a great writer. Wait till you see his
Yeah,
writing.
especially writing skills. Okay, I will give the stage to Lynn, and she will start waiting for our brother Abdurahman to come online.
Yes, he's coming.
Good job. Okay, let's go. I'm waiting for my brother.
I know he's coming.
From India to come and join us. Okay. Yes, Lynn, can you fix the camera?
Yes, I will in 1 minute. I'm busy.
Okay. It will be.
That's it. I'm ready.
Yeah. Abdurahman is doing great job teaching English in India, and he created a account for teaching English, and he asked to be here so he can improve his writing skills, and we will be
no worries
here for him. And I expect that we will have a collaboration in his channel, so we can be together in
exactly
Indian brothers and sisters. And
after this, I have to remember to call Accessorize, just remind me.
Okay, go ahead.
Tomorrow, that's it. Okay, so I spent the morning working with Vinud, and he's definitely coming to the December conference, which I'm very excited about.
Okay.
He'll be staying here and discussing Sagamitra and Sangroon. And he'll be, Sagamitra will sponsor him, since he's discussing Sagamitra. They will sponsor him to come in. They'll pay for his plane ticket, and he'll stay with us. He wants to taste Taufik's Moroccan cuisine. And so that'll be great. Oshri is staying with a friend of his. And anybody else that's coming in is coming in on their own, so there's no problem. So I've got the meeting already. I spent the morning working on the meeting. I spoke to Gordon. He isn't sure about Wednesday, so I told him to come to tomorrow's meeting. And instead of doing body shaming, I'll let Christine talk about the activities she does.
Good.
So we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have a lot of people. Yeah, I'm trying. I worked all morning. So,
yeah, you're a writing machine, my baby.
I'm trying. Okay, I just told him to come. So
I already did. Waiting for him to join us.
Yes, no, I just sent him a message telling him to come.
Me too. Okay, come on, Abdurahman. Tell us about the meeting we'll have in December, just a summary.
Okay, so it's Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls Women's Network. We're going to be talking, after the Lynn's Kids, about the different activities. Fran Shannon will be talking about From Seed to Soup Kitchen. I'll be talking about publishing books. Taoufik will be talking about graphic arts. And Vinud will be discussing Sagamitra and Sangroon. Sangroon for Saving Souls Women's Network, Sagamitra for Lynn's Kids. Gordon will discuss Helping Hands, which is his nonprofit, and also the UN. And well, we have a lot of things being covered. I've already spent the morning covering with my guest speakers.
He's there.
I'm going to try to have Gordon get Christine Yokohama here so she could do women's empowerment with me. And okay, here he is. Good, we're ready to start. Good morning.
Okay, hello, brother.
Okay, tell him to put his speaker on, Taoufik.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good evening.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. I request I request you, please allow me. I'm also joining from my laptop because I have some voice issues with my phone. So
No problem.
I'm joining. Please allow me.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about
I'm
your writing is excellent. You're writing.
actually sorry to interrupt you. I'm joining. I'm also joining with my
Oh, okay.
laptop.
When will you? How long
Interview.
will it take you to get to where you're going?
Within 2 minutes barely.
Okay, okay. We'll
Okay,
wait.
go ahead.
Keep talking to each other.
Yes.
Okay. So I suggested to Gordon that we meet tomorrow. There'll be other women there, but then at the end we can segue along with Christine.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him to get back to me.
Okay.
And everything else seems to be doing just fine.
Great. So, how many people we are expecting to be
No,
with us?
only me for now, because I did not invite anybody else because I did not take your permission.
Okay, that's
no,
fine. No, we only want you. He was
Listen,
talking to me about
Abdurahman, you don't have to
Allow me.
invite anyone.
Allow me,
Okay?
please. Allow me. I'm also
Go
connecting
ahead,
with my
go
laptop.
ahead. Just
You are
I'm talking
there.
to Taoufik. I'm not talking to you, so there's no problem.
It's okay. So kind of you. So kind of you.
Okay.
We don't need you invite
Okay,
anyone.
Harry.
Just keep it our first
Okay,
meeting.
Taoufik.
Keep us together. Then we plan for a new meeting. You invite your students or people.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Perfect now.
Trying to let him get to where he's going, and then I can start. Okay, here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Unmute yourself.
I read your
Okay.
writing.
As far as I know, I would be better visible and audible. Am I right?
Okay. You're doing
Okay, go
fine.
ahead.
You're
Go ahead.
looking good. Okay. So I read your writing, and you have to know that I'm very busy. I'm not saying Taoufik isn't busy, but I'm meant to people. I'm planning a huge conference in December for people who are coming here for Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls. But I have time. I'm still mentoring people. I have other writers, like my daughter Sukaina from Morocco, and some friends of mine from Morocco who also can mentor because they're authors. But right now you'll have me. I want to talk to you a little bit about your writing. Your writing is fine, but I think you'll do even better if you write not about a pleasant picnic, but about a cause in the world. Now I want you to look at my camera. I hope you can see this. Can you see it, Taoufik?
Yes.
Okay. This book, The Homeless Hotel, talks all about, if you're looking at, you'll see it. I published it, and it's about 80 pages, maybe more, because it has, it was published with women from different countries. This is a book that talks to you about passion for a cause. I believe if you're writing for a cause, you are, you're really putting yourself into it. So I teach all my new recruits, all my new people who want me to mentor them, all about what they should be doing. Okay, so here's the first poem I want you to hear. It doesn't have to be poetry, it can be writing. The Homeless Hotel. When the homeless have nowhere to go, they flock to the subway, sleeping as conversation does flow. People try not to look at their face, avoid their stench, their society's disgrace. The Homeless Hotel. Although the myth is that they are all mentally ill, some of them are just lost souls, left to fend for themselves like an archived book taken off the shelf. The Homeless Hotel. When you see him sleeping on the bench, stop sneering. They have no house. They have no fence. They're lost and filled with despair, wondering how did they get there? The Homeless Hotel. Do you think they want to train to be their place to live, to face disgrace? In 20-degree weather, they have to stay indoors, feel their pain, hear them roar. Realize, please do, someday that homeless person might be you. See, writing with passion. That's what I'm trying to show you. And here's one more, and then I'm going to talk to you about your writing. And this is a letter to society. I hope I have the right. Yeah, a letter to society. No, I will read to you. Have you seen them? Have you seen them sitting on the ground? They don't look up. You can't hear a moaning sound. Society has put them there. Yet so many of us don't seem to care. When did we become so cold? Don't they have a story to be told? Often the homeless sleep in a car. They have no gas. They can't go far. Can you imagine living like this? Where is our compassion? When will they find bliss? Can you open your wallet, open your heart, get together to give them a better start, never forgetting what they're going through? It's the time to do what we need to do. Give them a small and encouraging word or two. It could happen to any one of us. Next time it might be you. Have you seen them? Writing with passion.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Lynn is all about. I have all of my girls. I have Sukaina, who writes with a lot of passion. I'll invite her to a meeting with you and a few of my other writers that I've mentored. You should see where they are now. When you write, it's nice to tell about a picnic you had. It's nice to tell about a great time you had in India. My mentor, one of the closest people in my life, comes from India. He comes from
great.
I don't say it right. Pune.
Pune.
Right.
Pune.
And right. He mentored me in activism, and
Yeah.
I mentored him in writing. So we help each other. He'll be at my conference in December. Now, my point is this: when you write about a cause that you believe in, the passion comes out. Your writing is excellent, but if you're writing with passion, it'll be even more excellent because you're writing for a cause. You're trying to get out there and make a change. We can all make a difference, even if we don't think that we can. We all have something to contribute to make. I hate those people that sit back and say, "Oh, it's so terrible that they're homeless," or "Oh, it's look at this person. Look at how disgusting the environment is," but they don't pick up any plastic. Okay, my friend Vinud, who I was just telling you about, he is in charge of a project in India. You should look it up because I can hook you up with him. He is in charge of a project called Sagamitra and Sangroon. Sagamitra is part of Lynn's Kids. It is a project which teaches children and women to pick up the plastics from their homes, not from outside in the street, especially the children, bring them to school, and then your government pays for the recycling, gives them the money back so that they can do more environmental projects. Sangroon is a project that helps to raise women's self-esteem. What they do is they go into villages and they help educate women, and they do wonderful work. And if you look on my Facebook page today, I think in Lynn's Kids, you're going to see some of the things that this man does. He's just a master. His name is Vinud Badhanka, and I can introduce you to him, and you can ask him about his projects and possibly take part in them. So what kind of passion do you have? What are some of your causes?
Okay. It's a pleasure to have you, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you with the
My
bottom of my
pleasure.
heart. I'm not a perfectionist in English. I'm just a beginner. And
Your
I would
English
like
is
to
good.
thank you. And
Thank you.
Taoufik, I would like to say a big hello with you. I'm really happy to see you fit as fiddle. I was so worried.
Sure.
And thanks, Lynn. I've been in touch with Taoufik about your health, mashallah. You are doing good. I'm really happy to see you in front of me live. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure, you
So
are dear.
myself,
You know that we met almost 7 years or
Wow.
yeah, and I like this young guy here. And before he created this channel, I guess ARK, right?
yeah.
He started from zero, and I'm proud of him. I met him maybe when he was student, but he has a passion. He had a passion to learn English and to do more, and
He
I'm
speaks
proud of you.
beautifully, but he speaks
I'm proud
beautifully.
of you. Okay, so Lynn, she asked you a question. What is your passion in India?
What are
Tell
some
us.
of your causes? What are the causes
Yeah.
you think you would want to
And
fight?
if you tell us about India, what's up with your passions in India?
Well, what causes do you want to fight for?
Okay, yeah. I'm going to share my key patient. I have some patients. In fact, I don't have one patient, but one of the key patients that I have is speaking English with foreigners and
Okay.
speaking Arabic with Arab people. This is my patient.
Wow. You
Well,
speak
that's
Arabic?
people too.
You speak Arabic?
Yeah, الحمد لله أنا أتكلم اللغة العربية أنا أحبك يا
Oh,
أخي.
great. Good, good. Go ahead.
So I continue in English first because it's my, Lynn is also getting.
Mhm.
So I was telling that I am a curious person and passionate enough to teach English to non-native speakers, especially I have the curiosity to teach them and upgrade them to the international language, which is the fluent language all across the world. Whether it be British or American, I don't care, but I care that it must be understandable. This is the key. And coming to my current occupation, so I run an institution called ARK Online English Spoken Institution, in English Spoken Center. This is my I have a website as well, www.qacademy.com, and I have another special, which is I have been trained for. Academically, I am a scholar as well. Islamic studies I've completed, and I know by the grace of Allah a lot about Islam. So I got a degree, master's degree, you can say, in theology. This is my academic background. And as far as concerned about my passion to language, so I learned English online from Mr. Duncan from London. He has been my inspiration. He motivated me to go ahead, and he told me that you can do it, man, come on. So he made me to step ahead and move on. Moving further, I joined Voice of America, the portal, which made me a little bit aware of American. I am talking to live to American. I'm not American. I don't understand phrasal verbs, get on, get in, get over. Very difficult, hardest thing for me. Phrases, idioms.
American accent is quite too quick, speedy. We used to.
But too slow. That's the problem.
Listen,
Okay.
there was a saying here, especially in New York. They say, New York 1 minute, which means everyone is speedy, even myself, I was, confused when I came.
He's still slow. He's still very slow.
I was confused. Even I was English teacher. I love this language.
Yeah.
Even I come from different field background, which I was in business in my country. And in 2008, I love English and I started teaching English. It was a passion. I never graduated from a university, but I love this language. And this is the secret. When you learn something, you succeed. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is my point. The first thing, if you want to do writing with us, which we are only too happy to welcome anyone who wants to write with us, who wants to be mentored, but in order to be mentored, there's a price to pay. And I'm not talking about money. Lynn's Kids doesn't deal with money. We give for others to live. We don't take money. What the price is that you have to be part of our meetings, and that you have to show an interest in helping to mentor once you become the writer, helping to mentor other new writers, because I can't possibly fit everybody in. So I have like my daughter Sakina, who is a wonderful writer. She helps to mentor other writers. And I have some old friends of mine who are no longer part of Lynn's Kids, but they also mentor other writers. The first step is to be a member of Lynn's Kids. So you go into Facebook and you join Lynn's Kids, and I'll welcome you. And you are asked to join Lynn's Kids. I will respond right away because I'm the one that responds. And I will welcome you and make a big deal about it. And the second step is to come to one of our meetings that we have, which will be probably next week. Not this week because I'm a little bit backed up this week, but the following week. And attend the meeting and see what Lynn's Kids is all about. You will never regret it. We're represented in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
We're represented in the UK. We're represented in India, of course. I have a lot of people in India. Morocco is my biggest chapter. We are, of course, all over the United States. We're represented in
Kenya.
Help out, Taoufik. I said India. Stick with the program.
Nigeria.
Kenya, Ghana, Algeria,
France.
France, Joanne Pons in Paris. I'd
Yeah.
love to go visit her. Where there are so many
Oman.
different countries. I can't. If you
Oman.
look at once you visit Lynn's Kids
Yeah, go ahead.
in Facebook, you will see every country. You will see
Did you
me
receive
welcome
the
all the
link?
new, and you'll
Just
learn a
send
lot
me.
about India because Lynn's Kids India is a very big chapter.
Yeah.
And I will
did you check?
personally, after we talk, connect you to Vinod Badhanka, who can
Yeah.
involve you in some other projects, and he can only help you. He's involved in schools here. What part of India are you from, dear?
Pune.
I'm from Madhya Pradesh. This is a state in the midst of India. This is a central India. And the nearby location is Bhopal, Bhopal. This is the,
Okay.
the capital city.
Are
Is
you
it
near
Punjab?
Maharashtra?
Is it
Are
Punjab?
you near
Punjab?
Maharashtra?
Okay.
I tell you. This is between Mumbai and Delhi, you can say.
Okay. Now I know where you are. The minute you said Mumbai. Now, I have somebody who I don't know where he is right now, but he's a very big member of Lynn's Kids. He was, and his name was Sudhakar Malpe, Malpe. He was a very big deal in India. So, we're going to, like I said, what you're going to do when this meeting is over is invite yourself to Lynn's Kids, ask to be invited, and I will let you know. I will introduce you as another member of India, and I can promise you that most of our meetings will come at a time that is more convenient. Lynn's Kids meetings I normally have at 10 or 11 a.m. because I'm servicing people from all over the world. So the earlier I have it, the more convenient it is for somebody in Morocco or somebody in Ghana. I can't only think of the United States. And I'm up most of the night anyway, so I speak to people all the time. So that's the first thing you're going to do. Then the second thing you're going to do, you're having homework. Everybody that works with Lynn has homework. You are going to, right, that's our website that's designed wonderfully by Taoufik. The homework is to write about the cause. Your cause, you said one of your causes is teaching language. So you will, to immigrants. So what you will do is you will write about that cause. In writing form, it can be prose, it can be poetry, anything you want, and you will send it to me. Because that's the way that excuse me, Taoufik. That's the way that we're going to learn. We're going to learn through your writing. And so far, from what I see, the only thing is I didn't feel the passion. So we're also giving free courses. You whisked straight through it. So if you see anything there that you want to take as a member of Lynn's Kids, you're entitled to take anything you want.
Lynn,
Sorry.
Abdurahman, listen.
I beg your pardon. I'm really sorry. I beg your pardon. I need to know what was she's telling about free courses.
Okay.
Could you please repeat?
You can look at the website. That's not, believe me. You'll see everything on our website. Taoufik put the name up there. Taoufik, take this off and put the name of the website.
Okay. So before that, let's Abdurahman, I want to just play a video of our partners in Bangladesh, just less than 1 minute.
Oh, he's
and
wonderful.
you can see what Lynn's Kids is doing there. Let's go.
And Mohammed Hasnain,
Yeah.
Lynn's Kids, Bangladesh. Go ahead, Taoufik, play it.
I'm doing. Okay, let me.
In a New York minute, Taoufik.
I take you to YouTube so we can watch it. Can you see it?
I see nothing.
Yeah, I can see.
You can see it?
I can see, but the video is not playing.
No.
Okay, just be patient. Go ahead.
I don't have it at all, so let's forget that. He can look at it when he goes to the.
You know what? Go check our website.
I don't want to waste time.
I will. I will check back later.
Later on, you check our website, okay? And you will be there.
Okay, can you take this off, Taoufik? Okay,
I took it off.
So he can see anything he wants to on his own time in Lynn's Kids.
Okay, yeah.
Put up the, Taoufik, just put up the name of the website again so that he can
I
see
did it. Did you get it?
Okay.
I'm doing it, okay?
Okay, so this is Taoufik, we can't talk at the same time. This is your assignment. Your first assignment is to write about a cause, something that impassions you. It could be about helping people speak a different language. That's your cause. While you're there, he has this. You'll see a lot of stuff on that. Also, your second assignment is, which is really your first, is to go to Lynn's Kids on Facebook and ask to join.
Okay.
And by doing that, you'll really see what it's all about. Okay, Taoufik, take over.
I just want to tell you that you're welcome. And as Lynn said, we're doing this with passion, and our goal is to helping others have a good living. Okay. So you will ask, but from where you get, you give free online courses. From where you get your finance, or let you know when you go to our website. Lynn, this lady in front of you is an author. Okay, she even she won't approve my saying. She wrote almost more than 400 books. Listen,
it's books written with children and women.
Okay, yeah. Listen, she has sisterhood series. She has a mystery and drama kind of book series called Rocket Man
Rocket
and
Man
Poetry
and Poetry Lady.
It's a kind of mystery writing. She has Mr. Rights. It's a book
My favorite
series.
books of all.
It's his own her own
He
baby.
fights for causes. He gets out
Yeah.
there and he fights for causes.
Yeah, Mr. Right series is amazing and creative idea for my wife, and you when you go to check website, and we publish also on Amazon. Okay, so those books we publish, we sell online, not as enough money to but the earning we got from these books written by Lynn, and some books written by me too. And when we got the earnings, we invest in our, our social work, like these free online courses. Okay, so Elaine is a professional author. She is an activist, and she cares about others. We are not rich.
Our meeting December 12th,
Yeah.
the first week in December will be sponsored by the UN, because the United Nations, Gordon Tapper, is a very important member of the United Nations. He's the president of the African Congress, and he's giving us a place in the UN, in one of the neighboring buildings, to hold our meeting. So that doesn't cost us anything, because I've done a lot of things for him. I've done protests for the UN. I'm always out there for a good protest. That means I'm going to be protesting against, right after our meeting, everybody who comes to our meeting will go to the Russian embassy, and we are going to protest against what they're doing to the Ukraine. So it's never just 24 hours a day. I work 20 out of the 24.
Oh,
and if you don't, protest, what?
She only sleeps 4 hours.
It
and
doesn't
the
matter.
20
I'll sleep
hours,
when,
she's
I'll
productive.
sleep when I'm dead. You got that one, mister?
You're
Oh my
right,
God.
The
baby.
point is, we have to protest. If we don't fight for what we believe in, then we're worth nothing. That's why Lynn's Kids is so important to me, and Saving Souls Women's Network.
Yeah.
We actually have a meeting of Saving Souls Women's Network tomorrow if you want to attend. It's at 1 p.m. my time. That might be too late for you.
Anyway.
I can be available easily that time.
Okay. Taoufik, can you do me a favor, Abdul? Could you write your email on the top so Taoufik can get it?
Yeah, I have it. You want it?
Oh, you have his email?
Of course I have it.
I thought you said you didn't have it.
I sent him to, he forwarded
Oh,
me.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Here's my Facebook and here's my whole thing.
Okay, so we're going to put him on the list for Saving Souls. He's going to go to Lynn's Kids when the meeting is over and ask to join it, and I will welcome you. And I have your I'm looking through that, and I want you to just send me, if everything else I taught. Going to Lynn's Kids and having me mentor you is not an easy thing. Let me explain it to you. If I'm getting out in the dirt and I'm fighting for causes, I expect all my writers to do the same thing. I'm very tough on my writers. One man told me that I am one of the most ornery people he ever met. What he meant by that is that I'm the toughest person to work for. You're not working for me. I'm helping you. So the way I look at it is, if I'm willing to fight for causes, you have to be willing, or you're with the wrong person. I spend all my time to fight for causes. I spend all my time giving free service, and Taoufik does too. I'm very proud of Taoufik and the fact that he is designing my book covers, and he does a wonderful job, an absolutely amazing job. And he's been out there volunteering with me. And I think that was the hardest thing for him when he first got here, is he thought he was going to come to America and just see what America was like, and we're going to go touring. He never, well, we got to tour, but he really started working. I had him working from like the first week he came up till now, because there's always a cause. Lynn's Kids always has things, like we had backpacks for kids where we packed backpacks and gave them to a local organization. We had Fighting for the Ukraine, where we collected money for the Ukraine. We're always doing something. So when you go into those things, I don't have to talk about it. When you go into Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls, ask to join Saving Souls. I will approve you too. You will see some of the work that we do, and you'll be proud to join it, because I'm proud of Lynn's Kids every single day, and of Saving Souls. Just a little background info. I started Lynn's Kids, let's say about 12, 13 years ago, with a gentleman from Sierra Leone. His name was Alassane Camara. He was a freedom fighter. Joining us was Vinud Badhanka from India. I told you that's the biggie, and I'm going to send an email attaching you to him. Along with us was Hassan Mourabiti from Morocco, who turned out I actually mentored him, and he's a wonderful writer. And let's see who else. Mohammed Hasnain. When you see his video, Bangladesh. And we had so many people, and they all started to get together, and we formed Lynn's Kids. Did we think it would exist 13 years? Never. But we were there to help kids. And in every country, once a month, not really once a month, once every 6 months, we have a march. We're marching for a cause. So when it came to women's emancipation, we did it in Women's Month in March. And every country, which was my favorite, Taoufik wasn't a part of my life at that point, we synchronized our march. Vinud sent pictures of women in India marching. Hassan sent pictures of women in Morocco marching. Alassane sent pictures of children and women marching in Sierra Leone. Hasnain sent pictures of children and women marching in Bangladesh, and it went on through the countries. There's no greater feeling than watching an international organization take part at the same time and seeing it happen. That's how I got involved with the UN. They were so impressed with this that they just absolutely wanted to be a part of it. So I've done several meetings for the UN. Taoufik has been with me. We try to help anybody that we can help, that needs help. We don't help the rich get richer. We help the poor get to the point where they can survive. We don't make them rich, but we get to the point where they can be living. And the most important part of Lynn's Kids is sustainability. If you can teach someone how to fish, it's better than giving them the fish. You are teaching them how to learn to survive, how to get sustainable. So if that's why I'm gonna hook you up with Vinud Badhanka, because he does work in your country that you could learn from. And he's amazing. He's just absolutely amazing. So I think I filled your ears with enough. Taoufik, you have something you'd like to add?
Yes, I only want to confirm that. Welcome, Brother Abdurahman. And I told before, I'm proud of you, because you started from scratch maybe 7 years ago when we have met online, and now you are with us. And this lady in front of you is my wife and also my mentor. I never write any book, even I was teaching English in Morocco. But when I came here, she boosted me, she inspired me, she helped me. Not only
he's very talented writer, he just doesn't do it, but he's a very talented.
Not only in writing, but in here in US, they have special culture for volunteering, for serving others.
Right.
You cannot find this in other countries, or you can find just a little bit of it. But here in US, it's a culture. everyone can volunteer, can do things for others, from helping kids at public schools to shelters for elders. We even help homeless people in the streets, and you can see that book that Lynn.
You'll see it in our thing.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
you can go to our website and see some of our books. I mean, Lynn's books, especially on our website, and there are just many. There are just a few.
David Souls Women's Network books.
Yeah,
There's books that include children where you can get your
Yeah.
students to write.
yeah,
These are all kinds of things that you'll be interested in as a
yeah.
teacher.
And I will tell you good news. When you are ready, this lady will help you to write with her. But as she said, you should do something for others. We don't expect any payment.
Join Lynn's kids. That's it.
We only want this lady help you if you are active. And
That's right.
I have this feeling that you are amazing, active guy, but you need to learn. And it's you know, I told you, I have been here with zero, volunteering activities. And now I'm doing it maybe daily. And for information, you will see we partner with a big organization concerned
New York
with
Cares.
volunteering with newyorkcares.org. If you go to our website, you will see there the link of this organization, and you can see also some pics of us volunteering with New York Cares. New York Cares organization is a huge institution that help people here in New York. It's not available in any other state, but in New York
Right.
City. And we learned the law, and we are always ready for them, especially before Corona. But till now, after Corona, I mean during Corona, we still do it online, virtually. So I just invite you to get your slaves.
Go to the website, you will learn everything you have to do.
Yeah.
Join in Facebook and Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls. You will see
Yeah.
everything. You don't have to keep talking and telling you the same thing again and again. You will see everything that we do in Facebook.
Okay, I need to say one. I have few questions, very small, but
Go right ahead.
still and childish.
Okay.
Shall I start my question list?
Go right
Very
ahead.
small.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first question from you, as I tell you what I am in which situation I am right now. Well, I tell you to be very honest, without any kind of professionalism, I clearly tell you, I am living in a village right now.
Right.
And I'm living with my old lady aunt who is 70 years old, the only
Wonderful.
the lady who has no daughter, no son, no husband. I'm only caretaker for her, all alone in a village.
That's beautiful.
One thing that I would like to make it very clear, because you are trusting me and putting me in your, honorable and reputed, portal. So first of all, I clearly tell you that I will be available, but due to her illness and services and activities and the engagements that I feel and I have to, willingly or unwillingly, I may have some issues of
Not a
deadline.
problem. No problem.
Deadline. I will be doing
As
your
long as
service.
it comes, doesn't matter when it comes.
Lynn,
I beg your pardon.
I will ask you a question. I see that you have a baby and you are newly married, right?
I'm not
Oh,
married.
wonderful.
It's still
Not yet?
younger. I'm bachelor. I'm waiting for my spouse. Please pray for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Taoufik, let's talk about what his questions. Okay, go ahead.
Listen,
Okay,
why I
fine.
ask you this?
What-
That is the situation. Now coming to the questions. That
Okay.
I wanted to go step one, then step two, because as I told you, the pressure I cannot handle. I have the
Right.
situation where I have to teach online as well, so I barely take time to teach online. But I'm
Not a
not telling you that I'm not sorry. I beg your pardon. Let me complete, please.
Go ahead.
I'm not telling you that I'm refusing any kind of denial from your proposal. That's not the case at all. But I am only telling you that I want it to be step 1, then step 2. Okay, because
Okay.
this is very new thing for me. I'm a student of English literature. I'm not a perfectionist of English literature. I'm a little bit is fluent in speak. I'm not telling you from a native speaker that I'm fluent in English. I cannot say that. But I believe in front of others in my country that I speak a little. So people believe me that I speak a good. But I'm only perfect in speaking, not in language. I
Right.
don't know concrete grammar. I don't know phrasal verbs and idioms and all the expressions and all. So that's my weak point. I have to learn a lot first.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Listen.
I will help you, and you don't have to attend the course. I will help you, but we'll do some work together by my teaching you, and it could just be whenever you can answer through email because you do have other responsibilities. And helping a family always to me comes first. There is nothing more important than family. A book can wait, a meeting can wait, family can never wait.
And I
Oh,
will add something.
my heart.
Abdurahman.
My
Taoufik,
inspiration,
wait, let him
lady.
finish.
My inspiration, lady, I would like to narrate my hearty words in sincerest, I don't know the word, but my heart to you, the heart to you, this is the finalist word. I want to put my heart to you. You are so much appreciable to me because you won the battle against a very, big disease. I'm not telling you or pacifying you. You are a
Right,
lady of power.
It doesn't
You are a
define.
lady of power. You are my inspiration. I keep on watching with Taufik's status and all profile and Facebook. I feel confident that you two people, I'm sorry to say the age number, you are in old age, but you are doing still magical things. This is so inspirational for me. I feel like you are doing the magical things in this age and taking care of each other. So I feel motivated. That's the key
Good.
point that I got connected with you. And the situation, inshallah, if Allah wills, after my marriage, I will get a little time and get moral support and family support. Then I will definitely do my best for you. The more possible I can, I will definitely work for you. But for now, I will do step 1, just for joining
Exactly.
you.
No
Listen,
problem with that.
Abdurahman.
1 minute, Taoufik. No
Yeah.
problem with that at all. We will work according to your speed, what is available to you. The only thing I want you to do now, whenever you can hand in that assignment, writing with passion, whether it's next week, next month, or next year, just write anything, just the way you wrote before. It was fine. Then the only other thing I want you to do is to join Lynn's Kids, ask to join Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls, and attend meetings when you can. When you can't, I understand. Nobody
Yeah.
understands more than we do.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of meetings that I myself can't understand. But
Yeah.
family always comes first. I mean, you can
Great.
never, nothing is
Yes,
more
sir.
important than a grandma. Just a minute, Taoufik. Than a
Okay.
grandmother, an uncle, an aunt, a cousin who I'm actually meeting very soon. You have to, family has to come first. And we don't expect you to be a writer next week or next month, maybe next year. You never know. I prefer people who work slow, not as slowly as Taoufik, but I prefer people who work at a slower speed because it shows that they can more. Sukaina, when I mentored Sukaina in writing, it took me 2.5 years to mentor her. Why? Because she had her grandfather was sick, her grandmother was sick, her mother was sick, her father was sick, and she had to stop in between to help them. Of course, they came first. So we're not on any speed thing. I have no time for speed. I have time to help. We are going to always accommodate you at your time. But at the same time, it would be beneficial for you. It would be very good for you. If you take one of the writing courses from Lynn's Kids, we could fit it around your time. We don't have any set time for these courses. We cater to the needs of others. That's what Lynn's Kids is all about. So you find a time where you can learn, and either Sukaina, myself, or somebody who speaks English, who is a very good. Sukaina is one of the best English speaking people I've ever met, and she's from Morocco. So
Wow.
she's wonderful, right? And there'll always be somebody in there to teach you idioms, grammar. Because you know what? I notice even when Taoufik writes, Taoufik is an excellent writer, but there's a lot to correct grammatically. We must always, I find it with myself too. I always spell check because I always want to make sure that my writing still, even though I'm American, you never know. I mean, so I check. So don't worry about time. Time is unimportant. We'll do it around your time so you can get to, to do what's good for you. And since Taoufik, I really wasn't taking anybody, but since Taoufik had so many wonderful things to say about you, I said, okay, I'll do it because he's your friend. Okay, Taoufik, take it away. I know you've been dying.
I just want to say some important, stuff to my brother Abdurahman. You are not here to work. You are not here to work for us or to work for Lynn's kids. Okay, this is number one. Number two, I can feel that you have some, I don't say, you're quite afraid to fulfill what Lynn's and I told you and explained you about volunteering, about writing. It doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
You don't have to work. Listen. You don't have to work for Lynn's kids. You don't have to be every week or every meeting. Listen, you don't have to involve yourself. As I told you before, and as I always told you since I met you, okay? Step by step, but at the same time, you're free. The waiter don't do it. We are just helping, not only you, many people from all over the world to learn about writing, volunteering, and the main motto is, what can you do for others? Okay, that's it. These word others, it may be a homeless guy in your village or city. It may be a student of you. You said something. I only teach beginners in my, hey, everyone is in the process of becoming a teacher, of learning.
Exactly.
No one, listen to me. I want to focus on this, dear brother. Please listen to me. No one is perfect. Okay?
Exactly.
No one starts with bright writing or no, it doesn't work like this. Just calm down. We are here to learn from you too. I'm not encouraging you, but this is how it works. So take off your weakness, take off your you will do it as Lynn just told you, step by step.
Time.
And if you don't like it, or if you feel that you can't do that, it's your private matter. We are here to help others make a living, and we don't ask any payment for that. We have our books, we write, we get earning, and we and believe me, we are not rich to tell you this. We help others, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to give others. Listen, I didn't finish, brother. I didn't finish.
Enough talking. Pull it to a close.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you learn, you know Arabic. من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا يضاعفه له أضعافا مضاعفة. To explain in English to my beloved Lynn, he who help others, or when you help others, like you give God some let me say money, and what God give you back, you have tens and dozens of rewards, multiply what you give, and this is the secret. And another thing, when you help others, they feel satisfied, right? But the one who gives has special feeling, special joy when he gives, that we get. When you give, you get back, not necessarily money. Okay, so this is my point. Think of it, and Lynn and Tao is here to help you. Of course, step by step. Go ahead, Lynn. This is
Okay,
my
no,
point.
just want to call it to a close. I think we've overfilled
Yeah, sure.
your head with knowledge. The
Okay.
only thing I want you to do is to join,
Yeah.
ask to join Lynn's kids
Yeah,
and souls, and we will talk. If you can come to the meetings, come.
Yeah.
If you can't, you can't. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Nothing is
Yeah.
mandatory. You do it according.
Thanks a billion for you. Thanks countless. So I was telling, sorry, I was interrupting you in between. I'm a student and so innocent. I don't know the tactics to speak, but I was telling you that you told that you are not rich, but I was telling you you are the richest people in the world because you are the rich by heart. This richness is not so common. Rarest of the rarest of the rarest people have this kind of richness, and I assure you that you are the richest people in the world. No one can compete with
Thank
you,
you.
and no one can be more than supporting than these old couple. I'm using this word again.
We
I'm
are not
sorry.
old. We are not
Old
old. We are
couple.
younger than that. Listen. We are
I'm
not
sorry.
old.
Let me complete.
says
Come on, it's
We
so
are
funny.
younger.
It's so
Taoufik
funny.
says
It's so funny.
it's just a number. That's it.
Listen,
It's so funny.
Abdurahman.
It's so
Listen.
funny. Let me complete. Let me come. So funny. You will enjoy. You all people are motivating we kind of young people
Good.
to
That's
go
what we're
ahead
supposed
and
to
work
do.
hard.
Yeah.
That's all what I wanted to say. You know, and I know, old age is just a number. But after some time, over time, you become older and weaker according to the physics and all the
Not
disease. And
necessarily. We might prove you wrong. We might
No.
live to be 100 and we'll be out there fighting. Believe me.
Listen, if you don't mind, listen.
2
Age,
minutes,
and you
Taoufik.
said it. And you said it.
12
Listen.
o'clock.
Age is just a number.
Right.
And I will confirm you and close the meeting with this.
Go ahead.
There were some people looks 18 years old and they may
And they
have
not-
80 years old, and vice versa. There were people who looks like 80 and they are 18. So the main point is that do things with your heart and
That's
don't care if you are old or young. This is just a number. That's it.
yes, I believe, but according to the worldly terminology, you are an old lady and you are an old man. It's a fact. I'm sorry to say, but you are inspiration for all. And logically, you told that age is a number. Age is just a number, and the main thing which counts is patient level. And final thing that I would like to tell you as my proposal that I run an institution which is ARK Online Spoken English Center. So this is an institution, and I have been doing this for almost 1 year, and I have 3 years of experience in this field. So I teach the students from across the country. I don't have only one states people. I have all the people from. In fact, I have some people from South Africa, Johannesburg. I have some people from Dubai. I have some people from Makkah, Mukarramah. I teach them Arabic language with the instruction language is English. I teach some students the Islamic studies, and the instruction language is English. So I am, alhamdulillah, perfectionist. No, I cannot use this, but I'm sorry, I take my words back. I am usual and practical in English, so I can help the people. You told me that what you can do for others, so I can give English to Indians. Indians, at least I can offer free courses. At least for Indians, my country people, you want to serve and help others, and you told others can be anyone, so why not Indians?
Wonderful. I love
Great
that.
job.
Okay, we have to end the meeting now because I have other things.
Thank you
to
so
do.
much, Lynn. I
But
know you.
don't forget,
Okay,
Lynn's kids. Join Lynn's Kids and Saving Souls on Facebook.
I will follow each and every command by you, inshallah.
And
Thank you.
never forget, all what we do it for the sake of God and for the sake of people in need.
Know that one now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
have a
Lynn,
good day. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
See you
million.
soon.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Nice. Yes, Taoufik, I am really obliged and so grateful, so kind of you. You are giving me this precious time. And I am, I cannot tell you my heart. Shall I speak in Arabic as well? Because
Go. مرحبا.
مرحبا. أنا أدرس اللغة العربية، لكن أنا ما في fluent في العربية، لكن أنا فرحت فرحا جدا بفرح القلب، أنت وزوجتك ما شاء الله كلاهما بصحة وعافية. هذا شيء جميل ما شاء الله سبحان الله. So this is my blessings to you. ما بارك الله فيكم.
Arabic. Go ahead, Arabic.
أنا لست
Continue in Arabic. Go ahead.
أنا لست perfect in Arabic. But I am trying my best to speak. You know, right now my flow was in English, so that is why I become a little more involved in English. But I try my best. Okay, give me 10 seconds, please.
Okay, go ahead. ما شاء الله عليك أخي الكريم، ما شاء الله عليك.
بارك الله فيكم. كنت أقول لكم أنتم تجتهدون جهدا جدا لسعي لعمل مبارك ما شاء الله. يعني تعملون عملا جميلا، عملا مقبولا، عملا حسنا جميلا. يعني الله تبارك وتعالى يحبكم. الخلق عيالي، وما هو حديث
الخلق عيال الله.
الخلق عيال الله. So ما شاء الله أنتم تعملون على هذا الحديث وأنا لا أعمل هذا. أنا حزين جدا. لكن
لا تقل هذا. اسمع أخي، أنا سألخص. عندما تعمل شيئا لوجه الله، أعيد لوجه الله، صدقني والله ما يخيبك الله، لا في رزق ولا في صحة ولا في حب الآخرين، يجعل لك القبول من حيث لا تدري. حديث الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: إذا أحب الله عبدا جعل الملائكة تحبه في السماء فيقولون يا ربي إنا نحب فلان، فيجعل له القلوب في السماء، ثم يبعث الله الخلق لخلق في الأرض فيقولون إننا نحب هذا الشيخ في محبة الله، فيجعل له القبول في الأرض. هذا كل ما فيه. ونحن كما قلت لسنا in English all، كما قلت لك نحن لأن السن هو مجرد رقم. سأؤكد لك ذلك بهذا القول. والله ثم والله نحن عابرين في هذه الدنيا. كم سنعيش؟ 100 سنة، 150، 60، رغم لا يهم كم سنعيش، لأن هذه الدنيا إلا عبور. نحن أتينا من الآخرة لهذا العالم، عالم الدنيا. حتى قول الدنيا العربي يأتي من دنيا، وما هي دنيا؟ شيء دانئ، شيء لا يستحق. نحن قدمنا من فوق السماء يوم قال الله سبحانه وتعالى آدم اهبطوا لها جميعا. وكم سنة سنؤدي ما قدر الله ونعود إلى تلك الدنيا الآخرة. وهذا هو اعتقادي واعتقاد زوجتي. لعلمك زوجتي عرفتها في المغرب، وتلاقينا في كونفرنس، في محاضرة في جامعة كنت عضوا فيها، وجاءت لي تدرسنا تقنيات تعليم اللغة الإنجليزية. وصدقني في اليوم الأول ربط الله قلوبنا، هي أستاذتي. وبعد ذلك أحببنا بعضنا بفضل الله، وكان ما كان. بيت قصير: إن تعمل صالحا الله سبحانه يجعل لك صالحا، ولا نريد من ذلك جزاء في الدنيا لكن في الآخرة. الآخرة هي مقرنا، الآخرة هي دارنا التي أتينا منها عندما أتينا لهذه الدنيا، وهذا هو السر الذي مع الأسف كثير منا لا يعلمه. الحياة الدنيا دنيا لأنها عابرة، والبقاء في الآخرة. وصدقني أنت تعرف كم أعمارنا في الآخرة بعدما ندخل الجنة إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
لا موتة فيها، لا حزن فيها، لا عياء فيها،
لا
لا
خوف
شيء.
ولا يحزن.
وهذا هو الهدف. نفكر هنا في الدنيا بأجر الآخرة، هذه هي قوتنا، هذا هو مكان. وأنت أيضا تعمل ذلك. وأنصحك كشاب وأخ صغير لي أحبك في الله،
ما شاء الله.
لا يأخذك شك أن ما تعمل، رغم أنك تقول إنجليزيتي ضعيفة وابتدأت، الرسول قال اعبدوا الله ولو بشق تمرة. تعرف تمرة؟ بشق تمرة، الجزاء عند الله.
سبحان الله.
إذا أردت أن تضيف شيئا فأنا قلت ما علي. الله هو المعين، ونرجو إعانة من الله. لذلك قلت لك نحن ليس كما قلت بالإنجليزية old، نحن شباب، لأن هذه الدنيا ستمر وسنكون شباب في الجنة. تعرف
نعم.
أن عمر أهل الجنة كم هو؟ الثلاثينات، أقوى وأحسن عمر في الدنيا، صح؟ عندما تكون في الثلاثين أو تلو. هكذا سنحشر في الآخرة، عمرنا شاب ونعيمنا شامل، ولا نرجو في ذلك إلا المحبة والرضا والتيسير من الله سبحانه وتعالى. ونرجو الله أن نلتقي مع الأحباب في جنة مباركة أبدية. والله
سبحان الله.
هذا الله المستعان.
Shall I say something in English?
Yes,
Because
go
I'm
ahead.
not fluent in Arabic.
Go ahead.
I'm not impressed with anyone so easily, especially in terms of Islamic speeches. But I'm impressed with a person who is sitting in front of me, who is from New York City right now, and who is speaking Arabic, and he is explaining the helping point of others by Quranic verses in the narrations of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is not an easy job to do even for me. I am a scholar, but I am helpless to explain and elaborate so effectively and so passionately. I am so much stunned and shocked to see this kind of excellence. I'm not praising in front of you. It is mamnu in Islam, but I'm telling you that you are going the best way possible, and you are helping the people, and you are doing this with the attitude that la nuridu minkum jaza'an wala shukura. Subhanallah. You are doing the job which is not worldly. You are doing akhirah trade. You are working for akhirah. You are akhirah business people. So I am also impressed with your dedication. And as you mentioned two things, I was interrupting you in between that you are a rich person. So definitely you are a rich person. You are the most richest people in the world, in my view, because you have the golden heart, which heart is not available. And I was also offensively telling you again and again, and still I'm using that word just to explain my feelings. You are old to the world. For you, you are not old, as you explained very clearly. I am 100% complete in this, and you are my friend, mashallah, Taoufik. We have been online a friend for a long time. I mean, 7 years. I even don't remember, and you remember. That's perfect. So you know each and everything about me. So you are older to the world, but you are younger for yourself. But for the world, you are an example. And I've also tried to write down for you people. And I am a writer, not a magical writer, but I speak my heart. I write my heart. So definitely I will do this thing for you dedicatedly, and what to say, as a volunteer. I will do this job for you, because you two people won my heart, because you are younger than me and patient, and older 3 times than me, or maybe 2 times, probably 2 times than me in age.
How
I'm
are you?
not
How
using
old
the
are you?
word that he told me not to use. You are elder than me, not using that one. You are elder
No,
2 times, but you are the greatest people doing this job,
no, no, no,
because
no, no,
in
no, no,
this
no,
age
no,
of
no, no, no,
selfish
I'm not.
people,
I'm
you
not.
are no.
I'm
According
not.
to the main point, I'm telling you are doing the service which is great. That is why I'm terming you great. Allah knows you are great or not, and you even don't know whether you are or not. I even don't know. No one knows. But for this cause that you are doing, because khairun nasi man yanfa'un nas. This is the hadith of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the teaching, and you are acting upon it, and you are acting on it as it is. Khairun nas man yanfa'un nas. You are including each and every person, each and every country, each and every religion, each and every color. This is the biggest and greatest thing. Everyone is doing and volunteer jobs for community, for particular color, for particular religion, for particular country, for particular sect. But you are doing universal job of servicing and helping hand to a needy person wherever they are. I'm right now sitting in a village in India. I'm sitting in Kurwai, Madhya Pradesh, MP, and you are helping me from New York City, America. This is not a common thing, general thing. You are giving me a precious time. Time is better, more precious than money, and you are giving me your precious time. So voluntarily, I would do this service in first, as I told you, step by step. So this is my first step. I was unable to communicate very fluently with Lynn, because she was speaking very fast, but I was understanding 70 to 80% approx. But I was not able to interrupt her again and again, because this is the first time meeting her. So that's why I'm a bit afraid as well, because whether she Max understand. Okay, so now I am offering you, inshallah, I will do this thing for you, and I need some key points of your starting work, this job, I mean this helping hand, and also your current situation and current status, and as well as your strength of and the number of people that you are doing this job for, and
Okay.
also variety of services, like what services you are doing for the people free of cost. I'm not sure that whether it be easy for me, as I'm having my aunt. She is an old lady. She is also sick. She is blood pressure, diabetes problem, as well as she is so sick. She is so weak. I cook for her. You will be amazed to know, my brother. I cook breakfast when she wakes up. So I make breakfast for her before she wakes up. So I put the breakfast, because I'm unmarried right now. I'm only caretaker for her. So I cook breakfast for her when she wakes up and she takes breakfast. Then afterwards I prepare for lunch, and sometimes I cook food as well. In fact, most of the times, rarely she cooks. I cook all the time. I go outside and bring all the needs, households and house chores I do on my own. I have to take care of my coaching institutions. I run institution of ARK Spoken English Center, as well as A for Allah. I'm only taking 2 more minutes. I'm sorry. So
Yeah, it's
you
time.
are seeing,
Anyway,
finishing,
summarize. Listen.
finishing.
Say 3 words to summarize this meeting. Go ahead. 3 words. It's a technique that we used to do. Say
I
3
love
words.
you.
I love you too. Salam
Okay,
alaikum.
jazakallah. Okay, see you
Okay,
inshallah.
check the
Jazakallah.
website. Check the website. Salam alaikum. Bye bye.
Alaikum salam. Jazakallah. Jazakallah.
Marhaba. Marhaba.
Marhaba, marhaba.